were faced with back-to-back games, did that factor into your game planning at all?
Not really, Kevin. I mean, it factored into what we did in preparation. You know, practice the day before the back-to-back set. But I was a one-game-at-a-time guy, and whatever it took to win that night was what we were going to do, and then we'd worry about the second game when that one was over.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The forwards for them, Bain and Jackson. Wells is out there with Morant. And it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint. Jackson passes to Wells. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson misses. And it's the Bucks ball. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, they had a hard time getting the looks they wanted on offense, and it's hard to get a win when that's the case.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee, and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Here's Morant. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. And they double up Morant. Jackson from long range. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Yeah, I like the assertive approach from Jackson Jr., not hesitating for a second off the catch.
Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. So stand the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bain, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those three outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those three guys. That's a great base for the future.
Jackson from long range. Drops in the tray.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Giannis. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Here's Morant. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Yeah, he's so confident on that pull-up now. That's why the defense can't afford to give him any space.
Down low, here's Lopez. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And it's Morant missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser too.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Bain, following the score by Damian Lillard. And here is Antetokounmpo. 35 points for him last game against San Antonio. Driving in, and it goes down 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Well, Jackson brings so much value with his ability to space the floor.
Giannis outside. Lopez, a screen on Jackson. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. In the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 13-5 run.
And there's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Now here's Morant. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Pass to Jackson. Lopez over to help. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 2 points. That one goes. 8 points for Jaren Jackson.
At his height, Jackson Jr. just needs to be assertive to successfully attack inside.
And Lillard kicks to Lopez. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for 80. Jackson comes in for Wells. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. Now here's Pippen. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. The Grizzlies with another miss. Bucks leading by 6. Pippen with the steal. Jackson passes to Clark. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Giannis' screen on Pippen. Lillard. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to Pippen. Pass to Clark. Pulls it from the elbow. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Middleton finds Lopez. Outside Jackson. There's the 3. A second chance effort. And it's Lopez laying it in. Lopez has got 6.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pippen is doubled. Pass to Clark. For the 3. And Pippen with the basket. The assist by Clark.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now here's Lillard. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate. Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Milwaukee.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Memphis has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their 2nd NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And they double up Giannis. Jackson finds Middleton. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And if you're trying to get the most out of Middleton offensively, put him in catch-and-shoot situations.
Pass to Jackson. They double him with Giannis. To the middle. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Giannis inside. Guarded by Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson. Stan, I could talk about coaching with you from morning till night, but what's the most difficult part of coaching that maybe the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, there's probably a lot of things like that, Kevin, so I'll just give you one. When you're coaching a star player who's on the decline a little bit, in his own mind, he's still that guy he was in his best years, but you have to limit his role, not get him as many shots, things like that, and there can be some tension, and it's with a guy that you have huge, huge respect for.
That's a great example. Coaching an aging star. Very difficult. Baines checked in for G.G. Jackson. Pippen is doubled. Here's the 3. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
A terrific defender, and Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Bane kicks to Pippen. Back to Bane. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Bane's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Clark, the shot, no good. Good D by Lopez. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Jackson misses.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
And last season, with all the injuries for the Memphis Grizzlies, Stan, Jaren Jackson had to play a bigger role and was effective.
Yeah, Kevin, I think we were all a little surprised at his offensive game. You know, he got more opportunity, and we saw him doing more things. He also played more at the center spot, you know, so he's become a great two-way player. We knew he was always an elite defender.
Absolutely.
Well, don't count on Jackson Jr. for big assist numbers, but he'll make smart passes.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's Clark with the rebound.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Jackson kicks to Wells. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Pippen.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
To the inside. Here's Middleton. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th assist in this one. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 3-point lead. They host the Spurs after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Giannis is double. To the right side. In a wide open look for Portis. Drains it from beyond the arc. Portis has got it all tied up now for Milwaukee. Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Good work there as it goes.
Well, the threat of Ja scoring really opens up the opportunity for assists.
It's rebounded by Memphis. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
Jackson has the open look. Drills it from outside. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's his third triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Morant. Poked away. Giannis rips it down.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Pass to Wells. Outside Jackson. Bain kicks to Wells. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Morant with it. Clark with a wide open look. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. For three, Middleton. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th assist on the night. Outside, Bain. The Grizzlies with another miss. Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against Houston.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot over.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
And that one falls for Clark. Here's Rollins. Smith with a screen on Morant. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Grizzlies out in front, leading by a point. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
When I look at the Bucks, they've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part. They've got to tinker with.
And now moving on. How about Jaren Jackson Jr. in the first half? Getting it done.
He came in on a mission.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. The forwards for him, Bain and Jackson. Wells is out there with Morant, and it's Edey in at center.
Again, it's Jackson Jr. His combination of size and shooting can be deadly.
What a rise for Taylor Jenkins, working his way, Stan, from the G League, an assistant there to NBA assistant, and now to NBA head coach. Wow.
Wow is right, Kevin. And Taylor Jenkins, one of the best coaches in the NBA. This is a guy who just kept grinding and learning. I think sometimes coaches get too concerned about when they're going to get their opportunity. Taylor Jenkins was always concerned about being ready when his opportunity came.
I think you and I are alike. We root for the grinders, don't we? The guys that have really worked to climb that ladder.
I certainly do, Kevin.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks used their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Yeah, Bain's improvement over the years has been steady. He's become an impactful player on both ends.
Portis sets the pick for Lillard. Count the basket.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. On the wing, Bain. Bain drawn the double team. Morant with a wide open look. The Grizzlies with another miss. Bucks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. A three-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Lopez, no luck. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Bain drawn the double team. Here's Jackson. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
Here's Lillard, and the shot goes in. Lillard's got 9 points.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And they double up Morant. 80 can't hit. Bucks trail by 3. Outside for Jackson. Nobody near Lillard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
And one of the most prolific three-point marksmen in league history. Logo Lillard has unlimited range.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Lillard, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. The open shot from Jackson buries the 20-footer. Now it's a 5-point Grizzly lead.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Here's Middleton, and he banks in the layup. 10 points for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Morant passes to Bain. Takes a 3, and again it's Memphis with a 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Lillard way outside. No good with the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. To the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
Jackson Jr. is an athlete. A big man with some big-time hops.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Portis a screen on Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City. Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bobby Portis. G.G. Jackson. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got 15 points here in the second half. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. And a wide-open look for Payne. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Out of the rafters, he punched it in!
Are you kidding me?
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Shots good by Middleton.
And really, the playmaking skills that Giannis possesses are special. He's so difficult to guard in screen and rolls because of it.
Payne for three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Lillard from outside. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Now it's just a 3-point Grizzly lead. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. A different look from Milwaukee. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez, and Trent subbed in for Jackson. Memphis also making some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Conchar comes in for Baines, and Pippen subbed in for Morant.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Jackson setting the pick here for Pippen. And again, Memphis no good.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Trent with the wide open look. And it's all evened up.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jackson in the corner. Memphis moving it around. Trent with the double team. Jackson kicks to Pippen. Outside Jackson. 6 to shoot. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Portis in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Lillard against Pippen. Here's Bane. Plenty of space. No good from the wing. And for Milwaukee, their shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. Here, and it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Portis brings the double team. The kick out to Bane. Here's Pippen. And he converts the layup. Pippen's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count. And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
It's Pippen with the drive. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Basket counts. And now a 4-point Bucks lead.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Jackson comes in for Gary Trent. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thanks, David. All sorts of time. Rebounded by Jackson. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. They lead by 1. Lopez sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Monday, they'll tip it off. A road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. And then on Wednesday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets.
And you know for that matchup with Atlanta, this is a game that they are expected to win. But sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. On deep, Trent, and the 3 ball is good. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from Bane. He's become a premier scorer in this league.
Smith with a screen on Bane. Trent gets the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Edey. Clark with it. Here's Edey. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Edey's got his first points of the night.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Trent can't hit.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, he dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
Poked loose. It's taken away by Smith. Going inside, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Prince. Jackson is checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Rollins.
What a passer Bane has become.
Middleton with a screen for Giannis. Inside, 7-foot shot. And Middleton with the nice bucket inside.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And the dunk by Wells.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Smith sets the pick for Lillard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Edey picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The first one falls.
And I like the work Lillard's put into his defense the past few seasons. He may not be a stopper, but he's improved immensely at that end of the floor.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And it's Morant missing. Bucks leading by 5. Lillard finds Jackson. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Outside, Bain. Bain drawing the double team. Memphis moving it around. Really left alone that time. Jackson's got 30.
How about those points from Jackson? Big time.
Lopez, a screen on Jackson. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates. Wanting the ball in these spots is what makes Morant the leader that he is.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Lillard. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Morant. This one for 3. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. Now just a 2-point Milwaukee lead.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot.
Here's Morant, and it's Memphis with another.
Well, that's why you give Morant the ball down the stretch. He does not fear the big moments.
And Lillard gets to Giannis. For 3, Middleton. The Grizzlies pull it in. 1:04 left here in the fourth quarter. Wells dishes to Morant. Pass to Edey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for the Bucks. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Chris Middleton's checked in for Taurean Prince. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Bucks. A 2-point game.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Morant outside. A floater and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Morant just doing a nice job absorbing the hit there.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both free throws good from Morant.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Antetokounmpo, no good with the layup. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. To tie it up. Jackson misses. When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now. And again, they're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
At the line for Milwaukee.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. Outside, Bain from deep. No good there. And so the Bucks take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg